which I should have done a review on, but let's say it's pretty good calf, I'll do a review next time. Just stopped off to grab a coffee and use the facilities. So we pretty much just started the day. I only parked down the road, probably about 4 miles away from here, if that, maybe a bit nearer. Let's see when we can get out of here. That truck's turning in. Might be able to take advantage of this. Go. As I forgot to let the tank breathe last night, so I had to release the pressure because my overflow valve was going. It wasn't when I was doing my first parade, so I thought it was okay, but I got here and it obviously must have churned it up a wee bit. It's not a major drama, it's just if you try to remember, open your tank or let your tank breathe if you tramp with it loaded at night. I do sometimes forget to do it. But you know, all's well, there's no major dramas, it just means having to control the pressure on the release and let it blow. Because some of the products we take can be quite gaseous in a way, as depend on temperatures and all that. I mean, the load I had the other night, because it froze, wasn't gaseous because it was within its temperature range where it wanted to be. But as I don't want to go into too much detail, you can probably, with imagination, work out what gaseous means with like milky sort of products. Books. That's not bad. The other one that you sort of have to stop if there's oncoming traffic, because one of the drain covers down the road has been damaged. So they've put obviously a work site around it, and it's not light controlled. So the problem is somebody's hit the signs this morning. So luckily I saw it. But, you know, I can see somebody hitting that today. I really can see somebody hitting it. It's just round from a bend as well. But never mind. We'll see. It survived all yesterday, so... But then again, today will be a lot busier day. So, plan today, I may just film for a little bit now. We're on the route to a farm south of Salisbury. One of our usual customers. It's also the one that has a very long drive-in down the dirt track. But pros and cons, I probably... I suppose, yeah, it's pros and cons there. You know, at least, hopefully, with this bit of rain, it's would have got rid of a lot of the snow and ice and slush and all that, but it'll be mud. And in some ways, you want to go down there when it's frozen. In a way. But oh well, we can't have it all. I would have got a bit further down last night as well, but there is places to park a bit further down, but not as many options. And when I got to where I parked up last night, I was tired, just wanted to just go sleep. I don't think I can sleep at the customers either. Might be able to, but it's just one of those sites that, you know, I prefer to get on and off. Because I don't want to get bogged in or anything like that. And it's alright delivery as a whole, but it's just, they say you don't want to get stuck there. Because phone signal can be very iffy at times there and all sorts. as well. Even though with my new phone, well, I went there last with it, the signal was actually okay there. I was 1 or 2 bars, which actually is pretty good for there. Normally you end up having to walk around, walking up the hills, try and get some signal if you need to phone out. At least I know my next job vaguely, unless if it changes. Then I suspect we may be going to Scania to drop her off, so she can go and have a new gearbox. So I've got the joys to go through Salisbury, probably through rush hour. It's going to be fun. Yeah, it'll be alright. It should be okay. Just a bit busier. That's all it is. And so far, the roads have been okay this morning, besides of being wet. Just leave our cruise on. There's no reason to pull out phones. You can pull behind me easy enough. Get down. Yeah, so everything's all good. Looking forward to the weekend, looking forward to editing some vlogs. I've been doing some work on my channel art, as you may have noticed. I've also updated my art on my Facebook and Twitter, so please feel free to go and check it out. You know, it's nothing special, it's pretty much identical across the whole channel, the main art I put up. I know it's pretty basic stuff I put up, but it was better than what was there before, I think. Yes, it's a bit of promotion for the company, but hey, it's one of those things. It's since they've given me permission to film and that, you know, I don't see why not to promote the company in a way as well. You know, sort of hand in hand, as they would say. You know. I'm not saying they're a bad company from that. No. I'm saying, look, you know, I'm very happy to put them on my logoing for the channel, because at the end of the day, they're the main reason I'm able to film. In a way, you know, they provide me the truck, work, pay, permission. Yeah. See, it's very hard to film truck vlogs if you don't A, have a truck, B, you don't have an employer that has a truck. The only way to do it is to go and sit outside a truck stop or something like that all day. But I wouldn't really be a trucker, would I? If I was doing that. I know my channel is called Steve-O Trucking, or, yeah, Trucking. I know I call myself Steve-O Trucker. It's just, it sounds a bit odd to say Steve-O Trucking, because it more represents the channel. I'd rather have a little bit, just slight distinction between the two. Maybe a flood, oh, it's only a puddle. It's only a puddle! Just because we can. Can have a little bit of fun still. You can still have a little bit of fun. There was no one there either. Decided to go a little bit splashing through the puddle. So we're around at 7:30 for reference. If you're curious of the time of the day, I'll do, when I vlog a bit later, I'll give you that time. So what I'll do, I'll probably vlog for probably another 5 minutes or so. Then I'll probably bring you back either when I'm closer to the customer or after I've tipped. Probably after when I've tipped, because then I can do another 5 or 10 minutes of driving with a little bit of country roads. Then, you know, because then it gives me a bit of a chill out, not chill out time, bit of time that I can listen to some tunes in between. Like listening to my music. I'm not a massive music fan, but I just like listening to tunes, whatever sort of takes my fancy for the day. And all these people sort of like all sorts of music within reason. So I thought today I'll give a try at doing a daily vlog sort of thing. I know I've vaguely sort of done it vaguely on a few videos before, but I just want to start being able to teach myself how to daily vlog, to restrict myself to, you know, 10-15 minutes sequences as we go through the day. I mean, I admit today isn't a hugely exciting day in terms of what work we've got. It's more or less normal work, and I know where I'm going to probably end up today. Well, I should end up, because the truck needs a new gearbox. It was meant to have it last weekend, but because of the void stuff, we've had to take it out from Scania before they could actually get on with the work, so I had to wait for the gearbox to be delivered and all that. And I said I was originally meant to have 2 extra days off last weekend because of it. I did actually end up having 1 extra day off. I'm not complaining. And, you know, in some ways it's irritating because of the pay for, but in some ways I actually quite enjoyed it. You know, it was nice to have a surprise day off. I was actually very productive on that surprise day off as well, which, yeah, was probably due to other reasons which I do not want to discuss, but, you know, I basically started spring cleaning the house, sorting through some of my stuff, you know, going through all my paperwork, bills and all that, you know, I've already done, there's no reason to keep, you know. Obviously, so I still need to go through all my bank statements, order them, because I had to get myself a file for that, so I want to sort out my banking file, or filing system, square that away, make it a bit more professional. Another 2 or 3 more minutes, and I'll probably pass you on to later on, but, you know, try to do a bit of sorting out at home, you know, squaring away of stuff. I was just going through my paperwork on Thursday and just going, why do I have this? Why do I have that? Why is that not there? Where's that thing? You know, realising it's not all in order and, you know, it's chaos. And the amount of paper rubbish I found, you know, just in my paperwork is unbelievable. But at least it's sorted. It wasn't too bad, but you'd be surprised what you can dig out. And just basically hoovered, polished the house, you know, etc, etc. Got rid of a few cobwebs that were in place that were bothering me. Haven't completely annihilated them, but I've got the vast majority. Because I found a couple, I was leaving the house on Friday and I thought, nah, that'll be next week's job. This weekend, I think it's just going to be a sort out weekend, a bit of shopping and a bit of chilling, just probably get a few jobs done. So, in other words, not much planned, just take it as it comes. Need to sort out a few things when the flat we're selling as well, so I'll probably aim to do that this weekend as well. So it might be another busy weekend. I kind of like when I keep myself busy, but at the same time it's finding the balance between, you know, chilling, entertainment and being productive. And that, you know, it can be a struggle as a single person as a whole. You know, it's tough, especially when you're holding down a full-time job that you're away for 5 days and you only get 2 days to sort stuff around the house and do your shopping, do your washing, do everything you want to do. And if you have anything like going to go and see or visit or do something, you got to fit that all in as well. Especially if you go away for the weekend, it does get a bit entertaining how you work out your washing and stuff like that. It's not a major drama, but you know, it's all stuff you've got to consider. You know, you don't have anybody else. Well, I do have somebody else I can semi-rely on, but you know, as I said, I can only semi-rely on it. But it is what it is at the end of the day. But you know, it might be a video for the future to talk about, you know, being a single truck driver or single truck driver tramper, you know, the life of. Might be an interesting video to talk around the pros, the cons, what people might not think about. Now, I think everybody knows what it's like to be single, but I think if you've been with somebody for such a long time, you might have forgotten a few of the negatives or the positives, you know, of Z lifestyle. Never mind. I'll catch you a bit later, probably after we've tipped. I may film before. If you do, you see it in a second. See you in a bit. Hello YouTube, it's Steve-O Truck here. Welcome back. Pardon me. We've just done the delivery. I've also done another quick video on the way out on the dirt track, which I'll have a see if I may release. If I have, you'll probably see very shortly of scene. If that makes any sense. Because I've got quite a lot of vlogs to edit this weekend. So I'm going to have to do a massive vlog editing session, or do it in stages, which is probably more realistic. Especially since I've got a few long ones to do as well. So heading back over to the customer over at Shipton Mallet, load there. Then we're going over to Devizes. Then I would assume, as I said earlier, we'll probably be going to Swindon. But let's see what the score is. It's kind of odd having to finish a day on the Monday, but I've come used to it, to be honest, you know, to a degree. And it is kind of nice, you know, this is your last day when everybody's starting work for the week. Not everybody, I know I'm not the only one who has this sort of motor, but you know, the vast majority, you know, Monday to Friday working, you know, generally work along that sort of period of time, give or take. But it has its pros, it also has its cons as well. As I've discussed in the past, you know, I think I've mentioned them before in other vlogs. Yeah, on the way up here, I met a truck coming down the other way, and that was fun. We were really good, yeah, we worked around. It was here where we sort of had to do a bit of shifting around and all that. But hey, it's one of those things you have to deal with coming into the countryside, going to farms. You know, there's a chance you meet other trucks going to the same farm, or coming from the same farm, or similar sort of area. Still an interesting turn. On left. I mean, mean, this is all like delivery. The only nightmare thing is these roads here. They're not too bad. That was the worst bit. We came down there. If you meet anything down there, it can get a bit spicy, especially, as I said, if you meet a truck along there. Take a bit of, you know, moving around, wiggling around to get past each other. Especially if one's loaded, because the issue I had is if I went too far off the road, there'd be a good chance I could become stuck, which would not be a good day. And the key thing, as I keep saying, we can go down these roads, just take it reasonably steady, because like now, you got oncoming traffic. A lot of the time on certain roads, a lot of the people will give way to you, or vice versa. And some roads they expect you to constantly be getting out of their way, even if they're the far more manoeuvrable vehicle. I can lay in, you know, I let two other cars go, even though they were trying to let me go, but they just stopped in areas where just like, yeah, don't do it there, come past me here, job will be a good one. You know, everybody's gonna have a nice day. Just leave nice and tight, slow it down, just plus also it is a village as well, so you know you can have your pedestrian now and again walking up and down here. You know, all self-explanatory, and to all those truck drivers who may watch this, if you are a driver, I know it's like, you know this. It's simple. No, I'm sorry. I do apologise, you know. Bog basics. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Roughly around that 20 miles per hour at the moment. This is probably vaguely as fast as I would like to go through here. Got that oaty biscuit for my breakfast this morning. A yoghurt drink. Crumbs. Very oaty. Go past. Go past. Make progress. As I said, it's a very nice village, this one. Probably very expensive to live here, I reckon. Because we're only south of Salisbury, really. Not far, really, from Salisbury. Going to take us around 2.5 hours, I reckon, to get back. Done just about an hour and a bit. So well, it's an hour and a half now. If this doesn't make it too interesting. Work has to be done at the end of the day. Just turn that off. There you go, there's my traffic alerts coming on. Yeah, so I have to say how today goes. It's going okay so far, no major dramas. It's about to be expected, was sort of on schedule. Should be at the customer for just after 12:30 probably, I reckon, because I'm probably going to have to stop and grab some lunch or some brunch, whichever. So I'm still a bit peckish. So I was a bit naughty last night. I skipped supper. We got to have a bit of a snacky supper, if you know what I mean. I just wasn't in the mood. I wasn't really hungry, to be honest, but I didn't really feel like forcing myself to eat. I was just like not in the mood. I may try a couple of things to eat and that to make sure I was a bit naughty, but one of those things. Maybe should do that, but not in the mood, you're not in the mood. If you're not hungry, you're not hungry. Yeah, as I keep going on about, you know, I'm sorry that I can be a little bit sporadic with some of my vlogs, you know. And I said sometimes it's caused by family stuff that goes on and stuff that happens, you know. I'm busy and busy. I would probably look at doing it on my phone, doing some of it, but you know, it's weighing out pros and cons of doing editing on my phone, which is a very good chance I'll shorten my phone life considerably if I do heavy editing on it almost every day. I don't mind doing stuff with photos and stuff like that on there, because that's actually quite minimal. Especially, you know, I'm planning to keep my phone for at least 2 years. Or, you know, more or less to end the contract. A year and a half technically, but you know, I'm anticipating to keep it for at least 2 years. Party. Bit of a lower gear there. Not what I should have been, but never mind. Sorted it out. Into the dodgy gear. Should just box up to this gear set here. A lot better. Time to head towards Salisbury. This very bumpy sort of dual carriageway. As I've mentioned in the past, I won't say it's an issue with this truck. I don't mind it because it has very much really good manoeuvrability, having the rear tag axle. But what negative is, it can make itself feel like it's really unstable. It probably is very stable, but it just, as a will have it, obviously when you're empty, to feel like you're driving a pogo stick half the time. The only way to conquer that is to drive incredibly slowly. Believe it or not, that's the only way. More or less. It's not literally hopping off the ground or anything like that, it's just it sort of bobs around an awful lot. Because you may be gathering. Which if you're not used to it, can become quite frustrating at times. But it still does now and again. Can be a bit, you know. I don't know if you recognise me from somewhere, who knows? To give him a quick little thumbs up. Hello. Into the late sun. Might be what it was. Couldn't see me point out your main lights on now. It's quite visible really. I'll just leave my bright day running lights on. Unless I get into a really foggy patch and I'll lock them on. He's checking my speed then on something. Like, what are you doing? So I thought that might be it. Well, he might have notified me about that even, who knows. Nevertheless, I'll be done from that point. As we look all good, there doesn't look to be any dramas. So as I said earlier, it's just going to be a bit of an average day, I think, today. This is sort of a normal day at work for me, you know, in a way. Not trying to make my work sound boring, it's just that it's very hard to vlog when you do the same stuff sometimes. I am going to keep on vlogging no matter what. I'll try and mix things up now and again. I'm going to try and do a bit like a daily vlog sort of context. So I probably need to really get a second camera as well to do it. But I need to work out how I'm going to do it properly, you know. The easiest option would be to get a second one of these cameras, because they can link up on the app and I can turn both on at the same time. Which would make editing a bit of a dream, because everything in theory, as long as I get it working properly, should all align. You know, there shouldn't be really any major issues. But we'll see. Or maybe I could use another different camera, like, you know, another one. But the other issues that obviously pop up is I'll need to obviously have a bit more memory cards then to do it, so on and so forth. Keep steady here. Not sure what that's doing. I'm doing work on signs or doing something. Surveying. Incredibly wet day today. Not the wettest ever, but still, it's still pretty wet. Wet and miserable. Just turn, so we can get no turning uploaders down a smidge. Dirt flinging around in the wheel arches. I'll bring it down now, so there's the 30. Need to be slightly below 30, ideally. There we go. Going for Combe Basset. Basset. However you pronunciate it. Probably another very expensive village. I'll probably film going into Salisbury probably. It might be up to a similar sort of area where I filmed last, and I'll film probably a bit later, either when I get towards the customer or after I've collected. Probably after I collect it, realistically. Down a wee bit before it starts getting irritating. As I've mentioned in another video before, it's funny watching the vlogs back sometimes, because I've noticed on the camera it makes things look a lot more faster than they actually are, if that makes any sense. But it's just it's my horse where the camera's positioned, you know, as well. Looking all good, no troubles. Get making a bit more progress. Engage the progress gear. Pre-prep some of my paperwork as well, just to make myself a bit more efficient at the other end. So we should be there around 12:30ish, I reckon. In the day, at the moment it's about 9:50. Wait, if we go straight there, we'll be there for about 12 o'clock, give or take. Might be a bit quicker actually, because the route the sat-nav wants to go can sometimes be just slightly about the same, but can be a bit longer anyway. And actually I may top the tanks up as well en route. I might as well actually, thinking about it, because I might not come back the same way past. I might go the country route towards Devizes, which can sometimes be the slightly more quicker route. We'll see, we'll see. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Moving important, all those holiday home things. So obviously heading into Salisbury now. I don't think that was here earlier. It was a bit nerve-wracking yesterday. I was going into the customer, there was signs saying the road was closed all the way down, and it happened to be the village after my company, but bizarrely they did put a sign out saying that it was closed, because it was miles of the road closed signs in the middle of the road, which was kind of frustrating and nerve-wracking, because at one point I was tempted to turn around and go around the other way, thinking, oh, it must be more of these villages. Yeah, I just don't want you stood there, that's the thing. Because if anything happens, you've had it, matey. And it is pretty tight as well. Gear set, there we go, it's better. It's an exhaust brake to be a bit more efficient down there. So I can control her down the hill without having to use so much brake pressure. And also, to some degree, the gear will hold the speed I want more or less anyway, give or take. Just returning to the hospital, I believe. Who might want to go? The ambulance might want to go. Should have probably gone when that car was pondering, but I'm a kind driver at times. I suppose you shouldn't be down here down south. Just get mugged off. But, you know, it's always good to show a bit of courtesy and a bit of politeness and a bit of professionalism. With commas. Because there's time and a place to be ruthless, and there's times and places to be polite, courteous. And you know, being ruthless isn't a justification for breaking the law or breaking road regulations either. What I mean by that is to go, actually, I'm better going now, otherwise I'll never get out of here, sort of thing. And that can be almost honestly true. Some junctions you have to be almost fairly ruthless with. You just have to just pick the safest opportunity to go. Otherwise you will not get out from there in the truck. Or you'll be sat there all day, most certainly, anyway. As I said in past, you can be sat at junctions for, you know, I've been sat for 15, 20 minutes before trying to get out from somewhere. Just purely because it wasn't safe to pull out whatsoever, you know. Probably didn't help, it was about, I think it was around rush hour, so that was probably the other reason why. I think it was, anyway. But oh well, it is what it is. We're making reasonable progress at the moment. Want to get out of Souls here and make some proper progress then as well. Sort of out of Souls, still got a few more miles of, so back down to 30, 40, 30, 40, 30, then we can get back up to 50, near enough, depending on road conditions and all that, and if there's any other road stuff going on. I'll probably stop off probably at the Warminster services, I reckon, is my bet of the day. Primarily because I can get a sandwich there and all that. Might wait till I can get to somewhere that's a bit cheaper to get some screen wash, because it's about 8-9 quid there for a bottle, and I know you can get it for about 2 or 3 quid at the co-op. I'm not going to get ripped off for screen wash. Bumpy. Well, I was saying earlier, it's amazing how bumpy some of our roads are sometimes. Certainly on the main roads. You know, this is technically a main road. Well, it is, it's an A road. But yeah, it is what it is. Almost saying it makes you wonder what you pay your taxes for half the time, but got your road tax and all that. I know we've got a fairly old road network system, and that's one of the reasons why, which, yeah, fair enough. So So what I'll do, you'll probably catch me a bit later. Plan to see me after I've loaded, which will be in your time in literally a few seconds time, hopefully. So I hope you enjoyed it so far. I'll see you a bit later. Hello, you still find us on route to the customer devices. We are currently in Bath. I was about to say Leamington Spa there. No, we're in Bath at the moment. Making some progress. A bit stop start here and there, but that's to be expected. As much a credible way as this way is. Yeah, if you turn off here, it takes a look at it of a diversion around. This takes us more direct if we go this way. Yeah, so I thought I'll show you a bit of Bath as we're going through. Don't see that every day. That's just that building that I've been told on the back of that. Yeah, you do in a way, but you know, it's something a bit different. Interesting. Interesting load, in other words. You just got to get going for Bath because you got loads of people and people half they aren't concentrating and they're just as liable just to step straight in front of you and you to go into them. Like any city really. Plus you got emergency services and all that rush around you had to bloody stop to allow a ambulance car to get through. Got probably about a minute before I started recording. Well, before recording, there was some really nice architecture before. I probably should have filmed just going straight through Bath. I'll do it another time, but I thought I'll get a bit more Bath on video because it is a nice city, you know. Yes, I know that's my dodgy gear set, but you don't have to complain about it. Goodwich Arch. Stops the river that's going through town. But it's a very nice city, you know, it's nice architecture here, you know. So I keep saying, you know, you must know. Just making idle speak of the place we're in. Stay green, let us stay green, let us around. Happy days, happy days, happy days. We're in business, we're in business. Nice truck. Didn't quite catch the company, but it was a nice truck nevertheless. Past us there. I'm on truck watching mode at the moment as well. In a way. Yeah, it is a very busy route actually, this, for truckers to come through. In a way, been through many a time myself. Believe it or not, I almost was born here. Instead I was born in Leamington Spa. That's probably why I was about to say Leamington Spa. Interesting fact. Or idle fact, as they would say. It didn't happen. Almost out of town, almost out. Still a bit to go, got to get the wind when got to dual carriageway, and then it's turned into single carriageway. Then we wriggle up and down a few hills, bits and bobs, and we'll eventually get to Devizes. Different services. Going in this way. As I said earlier, it's mostly gone now, and we want to be in this lane here, so when we get out, stick in the middle lane, we need to stop, which is going to be red when we get there anyway. All good, all good. City driving done for today, we just need to do town driving next, which will be Devizes, naturally. Wait. Anybody who goes will take over. Which no one has, it's good. No business. So what I'll do, I'll see you when we get to Devizes. See you in a little bit. Hello YouTube, welcome back. We're almost at Devizes now. We're about to go up the, not name this hill is, but I think it is reasonably famous, where the name of it is. By the canal. Yeah, Cane Hill. That's it. Cane Hill. so we're not far from the customer now. I'll film probably most of the way through Devizes, and then I'll probably do an outro when we get to Scania. Or as we're getting into Scania, probably. No made pretty good progress, no major issues. It's just a bit longer than I remember it being, but it always seems like that this week. I always think it's shorter than it actually is. But you know, pretty much hitting bang on almost 3:30 is our due-in time. We're only 17 minutes past, but I think I might move left or right depending on what the town's like. I need to back off but keep the revs up because we're still going up a hill. Assess what's going on. Get it past as we can. Yeah, even got a bit confused. Well, yeah, you get people like that. You pull out then to these pause. Look, pretty much just wish. He or she just basically just stops, like, what are you doing? Make your mind up. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, they are eventually getting around to fixing this bridge. Almost there. One more tip. Up to Swindon. De-kit the truck. Put the stuff in the car. Off I go home. Way. End of the week. So 4:30, 5:30 is Scania, 6:30, 7 o'clock home, I think. That's a rough guess. We'll have to see. As always, for tipping, I always sort of like square off at least an hour. Oh, come on. You weren't sure earlier. You should be sure about your green light. I know, she probably stalled or whatever. It's one of these places, if there's something wrong in it, it just sort of goes gridlock here. Because I remember when they had some major roadworks in the centre of town, and you know, it's just like a maze all the way from up that hill, it's pretty much queuing all the way into town. But it's a nice town nevertheless. I do like Devizes. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Wadworth Brewery. Left here. of a smash up. Good, we're making good progress. That's a new one, but never mind. Definitely a very squeaky. I thought it was me then. Definitely a very squeaky truck behind me. And we need to go left here. This roundabout. Yeah, said it was going all well. Okay, I'll take that back. I forgot about the supermarket that's around here. Go. Okay, we can go. Minimise the bump in that roundabout. I know we technically can go straight over those, but just to minimise the bump and, you know, to do the I have made my effort going around it. Not left, but straight over this one. Past the big police station. Constantly turns. Well, that was all right. You know, there's always one. There's always one. Sort of sliding out. I don't know if that dog will suddenly go. Nope, not to go. So, nevertheless, I'll probably see you a bit later. I'll probably call it a video now, not video, but I'll see you in a few seconds probably. Wait till we go past this, the old camp, or where it used to be the old camp. Which are now all apartments, I think, on the right, or something like that. It's industrial estate on the left, where the camp used to be. It's nice architecture, the old military architecture like that. You know, it's a bit like when I was doing camp security at Infield Barracks in York. Same sort of architecture again on some of the old buildings. I'll catch you a bit later. Hello everybody, welcome back. We've tipped at devices. We may have thrown in a music sequence, possibly, of me driving through Marlborough in after we tipped as well. But we'll see if I add that in or not. I know this is going to be a very long video, nevertheless, because we've got about 14 minutes to go. And I thought I'd just take you in on the final stretch, hopefully. As I thought, it's back to Scania at Swindon, so she can have a new gearbox. But you know, a bit of spoiler, the truck's done 500,000 miles in these new gearbox, but then again, it's one of those things that can happen. And in truck terms, 500,000 isn't extreme high mileage if you're not my truck. It's probably at mid-life, if not less, depending on factors and all sorts. The ironic thing is, once I've dropped the truck off, I've got to come down this road, or the other option is to go down the M4. We'll see. I need to go up to Swindon truck stop to fuel up because the tank's still pretty full from earlier when I fueled up. And even then, I might just take it straight to Scania, and if it needs some fuel, I'll do it on Thursday when I start shift. Bumpy. Trucks are still looking reasonably good after the clean, but you can tell it's got dirty. At least it's as best as I can get it, reasonably so. Ideally I want to go in there absolutely gleaming, you know. It's the best cleans I can give it, so it makes their job a lot more easier inside the workshop. But oh well, it's one of those things, it's only a nice thing to do. At least I've tried. And it's always nice to finish a week with a clean truck as best you can anyway. It's a good habit to be in. And just keep on top of it through the week. And there's that car, came off the must have been doing some speed to do that though. Even in the snow. See the mist sort of raising up a wee bit. So how much water there is obviously after all the snow. At least it's a nice finish today. You know, at least it's not hunking it down. Not far now. So I'm quite happy to take you up to Scania because there's a lot of people know where the dealerships are anyway. It's not like they're top secret sites or anything like that, but I'll refrain from filming too much of the ins and outs of the Scania. I might just film going in and that's it. And maybe just do a quick outro bit maybe. Or as I said, I'll do it as I go in. Yeah, so it's been a good day. I enjoyed doing the daily vlog today. It could have gone a bit better. It could do with maybe a second camera, I think, to look at me while I'm chatting. Or to switch between. So I can do a chatting sequence that you're looking at me, then a video sequence. If that's what you would like to see. That is on the cards though, to try. But I need to either sort out the second camera, maybe get another memory card as well, even though I do have 2 memory cards, but I found that 2 seems the average for one camera for the week, depending how I film. The only reason this week I actually fully needed to is because of I didn't have any time to download anything off the camera last weekend, so it means there's a lot of downloading to do or transferring. I may have to skip through some of them, and I'll have to see. I'll try and release what I can, as I say. And if you've seen this, if I've done it in order, that's probably all I've done so far, unless if I've saved some up for the future. We'll have to see. So I still owe you my truck tour as well, which I keep saying. I keep saying I owe you the truck cab tour. But I promise once I get the LED lights in, we'll do it then. Because I want to get it to... I want to basically do it how I've almost wanted my cab. I mean, there might be a few things in the future that I might add in, and it just gives me more ammunition to do another cab tour later on, or when I move truck or whatever may go on. The positive with this truck nearly at the end of warranty, as I said, might mean I can add stuff onto the truck, you know, so stand by for that. But I have to have the boss obviously about that, because at the end of the day I don't own the truck, the boss does. And I wouldn't want to do anything to the boss's truck that he wouldn't want to be done. Not that I've got a huge list to do on the truck, I'm actually pretty content with it, to be honest. I'd say it'd be nice to have a bit of chrome on the front, but it's not necessary. You know, that's down to cost at the end of the day. I could get it done now, but the thing is, where it's under warranty, the company policy is you must have it done through Scania, which equals it's going to be extremely expensive if they do anything. So it's Scania prices. It's pretty usual for this time of day, the queue down here. Yeah, so when I get home, I might transfer the stuff. I might start editing. I'll have to see. I'll see how I feel when I get home. It may have to be tomorrow, realistically. Because I might just want to get home and just do a bit of gaming, or just chill, or do some jobs and that. I have to see what the score is when I get home. Yeah, that's what I might do on game. I'll at least try and transfer everything today. I need to do a bit of sorting out the computer anyway, so I need to delete a load of old footage and such like off there anyway. It's not like it's taken up a huge amount of room, it's just footage I'm not going to use or I've already have used. I don't know if I'm going to keep the originals or not. I may do for the moment. I might look at getting a backup and keeping all the originals, so e.g. the stuff I've released on the channel, on backup, just in case their YouTube crashes and they have to start all over again. At least I've then got content to re-upload straight away, you know, even if it's just backdating what I had originally. If said, you know, I lost all my information on YouTube for whatever reason. But we'll see how it goes. So I've been working on the channel whilst I've said source out my Facebook, Twitter, artwork, so all matches across the board. So it's generic, so you know it's a bit more recognisable. I may still change it, but I'm happy with my current what I've done. So I wanted to ideally have the truck in my logo somehow. So I might still modify it a wee bit more, but we'll have to see. A bit of a nightmare this roundabout at times. So I need to see if I still got that audio noise as well going on, which either could be something to do with the connection in or the mic. We'll have to see. Or I might just be able to edit this out if I can. Yeah. Hey, well, here's what it is. Just a little bit down. Almost there, almost there. Sorry, it's probably taking a little bit longer than I wanted to get here, but hey, it's that time of day. It's 4:45 in the afternoon, or 16:45. Depending how you want to call it. Should be changing. There we go. So if you've enjoyed today's vlog, you know, it's a bit of a trial vlog today to see if I can put together a day's vlog. I don't see why not. There'll be a lot of improvements needed to do with the layout, I know, but it's just mainly a trial today, just to see if this looks okay. I'm pretty certain I need to have a second camera, just to give a different, at least a different angle, or looking at me or something. But we're gonna have to see on that one. I've got a few solutions, but it's just gonna take time to sort them out. What I might do is have a sort out my channel and have like a weekly vlogs thing, so I might do a few of these types of videos which would go into my weekly vlog part of the channel, and then I'll have other, obviously a bit like now, I'll have like a chat one that we just, I'm focusing on ideally a subject or something of that description, obviously chatting about it, you know, mainly trucking, pretty much all trucking related is the main aim. I'm not saying I won't vary off onto other subjects, I could do, but the primarily it'll be all trucking. So stay in this lane because straight after this slip road we're going to have to start indicating to go back in. We've also had a little bit of an issue, I think. That truck. Into Dorking Industrial Estate. Going to Scania dealership or workshop, whatever you want to call it. It'll be interesting having a new gearbox, I think, next week, so it's going to be an interesting week. See if I can feel, and obviously I hope that I don't have the grinding. I expect that not to be there. That'll be different, you know, not different, but it'll be interesting if I notice any more differences. And hopefully nothing of any drama. Come on then, go on then, go on then. What are you doing? Oh well. I tried. Straightens out, and we'll pull over. We'll let you around the corner. So if you, what we'll do an outro once I'm in the yard. You might watch me do a little bit of a, or not quite watch me, but sort of look at me doing a reverse in a way, probably. We'll see how busy it is in Scania. Scania Swindon. Reverse next door to that trailer in the background. There shouldn't be any issue. Let's turn the indicator off because we're into a very busy Scania workshop dealership. Oh, that's a nice old Globetrotter there you're going to see in a second. That's a nice old classic, that one. Look at that! Hey! Quite ironic to have a Volvo though in a Scania dealership. But never mind, I'm not complaining. I suppose they do service all makes and all that as well, I think. No idea what their policy is. Plan is to keep it sort of 50-50 between these two, taking it steady because I did have a guy walk behind me a minute ago. I find one of the boxes there's got my gearbox on it. Just take it steady back. In we go. We have contact. So hopefully you've enjoyed the trip today. I mean, that is a nice Volvo. That is, wow. Sorry, I do like my old trucks as well. I mean, I wouldn't know if I would want to have that as a tramping truck, but hey, it'd make a good show truck. If that's your sort of thing. I hope she's just in for service or something. There's no major dramas. She's looking reasonably well looked after. Not banged up really, as what most would be. Yeah, but never mind, let's stop talking about a nice old classic. And let's do the outro. Oh, there's also a new... Oh, sorry, let's stop that. stop truck watching. I'd say it's a brand new next gen up ahead as well. So, yeah. But thank you very much for watching. It is seriously appreciated. All those who have subscribed, as I always say, thank you very much. It is appreciated. You know, if you want to see more content, consider hitting the bell. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. You know, it doesn't cost anybody anything. You know, it is down to you, but, you know, consider subscribing. You know, and if you do, thank you very much. Also, comment down below if you have any suggestions, any ideas. Tell me what you think of the video, if you made it this far. Sorry it's a really long one. And yes, thank you very much yet again for watching. It's been my day vlog. What, I don't know if that's what I'm going to call it. We'll have to see. It might be we finish at Scania. Or who knows. So hope you enjoyed. Over and out.